if one wants to accomplish a goal, he needs to live a high quality of life. Or rather, I can say, for a high quality life, one needs a goal. Take it this way. For a high quality life, one needs a goal in his life. Gandhiji beautifully said, find the purpose, the means will follow. Find the purpose. One needs to be very clear about his purpose, his goal. So the great saint of Kolkata, Swami Ramakrishna Paramhans, when he was a small boy, goes to school. One day comes back, starts crying, tells his mother. In the school, they teach only about the world. I want to know only about God. સ્કૂલમાં તો બધું જગત વિશે જ સમજાવે છે અને મને તો જગદીશ એટલે કે ઈશ્વર એટલે કે ભગવાન એટલે કે ગોડ. I want to know about God. He was so clear. Everything is evaluated differently. Buddha ponders over the four sights. He gets his goal. And as Gandhi said, find your purpose, means will follow. He found his purpose and renounced the world immediately. Means. Purpose has to be very clear. It cannot change with your friend circle. It cannot change with your associations. It cannot change with your moods. I don't mind if you have not yet achieved your goal, but your goal should not change. You need to be very clear. Nachiketa, Kathopanishad. I intend to take Kathopanishad once. Wonderful masterpiece. So, Kathopanishad, Nachiketa, I'm not going to go into the details, but he was tempted by Yama. He was tempted. કેટલા બધા temptations આપ્યા. He stood convinced. I want the permanent. નાનો છોકરો હવે મોક્ષ માટે આવ્યો તો કે તું લઈ જા ને ગાડી લઈ જા, સ્પોર્ટ્સ કાર લઈ જા, આ લઈ જા, તે જા. કેટલા temptations. He stood convinced. I want something which will not perish. So clear in his goal. He was a small boy. Dhruv, બે મધર્સનું ઇશ્યુ બન્યું and you know the story, so I'm not going to go into the detail. And he says, now I want something permanent. નાનો છોકરો જ હતો ધ્રુવ. પ્રહલાદ નાનો હતો. Nachiketa was also small. Ramakrishna was also small. Even Buddha was just 28 when this occurred. But they found their purpose. They were so clear about the goal. In fact, nothing could distract them. So, one needs, I've always said, one needs three things to accomplish the goal. Several times I've said. Clarity of thought, or as the Premarpits say, clarity of thoughts. Purity of heart, sincerity in actions. I talked about Gnan Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, Bhagavad Gita. Clarity of thought, so head, purity of heart, and sincerity in actions. And you have accomplished your goal. Path so wonderful, goal so effortlessly achieved. Time and again, the enlightened masters have awakened us. Pick up a higher desire. They did not say, get rid of desires. They did not say, bhava mokshe pana shuddha varte sambhavajo. They said, matra moksha abhilash. Pick up a higher desire. And the lower desires will be starved. Pick up. Let your mind go to the higher. The lower desires get starved. Lift yourself higher. You see the girls, when they lift themselves higher, they talk about boys, no more interested in toys. Toys, there was a desire of toys, video games, internet, iPad, etc. And then they pick up a higher desire, meaning the lowest desire. They pick up a boy, no more interested in movies, no more. So, a simple material world you are seeing, when a higher desire is picked up, the lower just goes. Because it is starved. No more thoughts, feelings go towards it. So, sukhai jai, mari jai. And pick up a higher desire. Time and again. Tap the knowledge given by your guru. Connect with it. It should be set in your intelligence. Because everything is governed by your intelligence, your buddhi. And see, effortlessly, all the lower desires are eliminated. Life is different.